Mr. Pete Wishart.
And as always, it is an absolute pleasure to follow the honourable gentleman. And if an example of his taking back control with the parliamentary party is a spat between him and the member, Right Honourable Member for West Dorset on Tudor history, I say we can't get enough of this. But I like this innovation, Mr. Speaker. Well, the DEFRA Secretary from a sedentary position invites me to consider the Stuarts. And if we were to go down that particular route and define a period in history where the Scots had precedence in terms of how this country was governed, then he couldn't give a better example than that. I'm sure the honourable gentleman from North East Somerset would agree with that fully. But I like this. I think this is a good innovation. It's a creative way to be looking at how we do our business. As an example, at last, of this House taking back control. And what surprises me more than anything else is that those who called the loudest and biggest clarion calls for this place to take back control are those that have the biggest problem with the House actually doing that very thing. And it's really strange to see the honourable gentlemen, and I see them all in their places getting ready in order to try and make sure that this is defeated and it's once again returned to the hands of the executive. Now, I'm familiar with the honourable gentleman's speech, and I've heard it before when he makes the right of the authority of the executive over the legislature. And in terms of the constitution of this place, he is absolutely right. But where we are is in totally uncharted territory, where in a hung parliament we've got to look for these constitutional novelties. And this is something that should be congratulated. The way that this has been engineered and designed by the Right Honourable Member for North East Dorset is almost elegant in the way that its purpose has been defined. We have this opportunity to do this. It's an opportunity the government could have given us, and they chose not to do that. And so to complain about the fact that it's been up to the House in order to do this is something I think is very, very churlish. And talking about churlish, I have to say to the Leader of the House, I found her speech both petulant and irritable in her response to this. I thought she was totally ungracious about the way that this House has decided to do its business. It's what the House has decided. And the fact that this government is now going to vote against this business motion, I find almost astonishing. They had an opportunity to lay on a member, and why they chose not to do that, I cannot understand. I will give way, of course.